I got broads in Atlanta, just at the lean, the family, credit cards in the sky.
On today's episode of The Shit Show, we uncover the fitness phenomenon known as cardio. There are a lot of theories when it comes to cardio. I mean, you have these trainers that constantly tell people who are high stress that, maybe you should just go run a lot and then maybe you'll lose weight. In order to lose weight, you need to do a lot of cardio. Well, I do a lot of cardio and I'm losing a lot of weight. So because I'm doing a lot of cardio and losing weight, that means you should do a lot of cardio because that means you're obviously going to lose weight. As a female client, you really shouldn't lift heavy weights because that's going to make you look masculine and look like a bro. You're going to end up looking like one of those bodybuilding freaks on stage. Lifting weights gives you a penis. Alright, so here's a thing or two about cardio, so we could just, walk past this whole misconception of cardio. I'm going to help you understand whether or not you should be doing cardio, and yes, please, entertain the fact that you should probably lift weights as well, and by probably I mean you should just fucking do it. Alright, the first type of person I'm going to tackle right now is the stress person. The person that stresses in their work life, family life, or just overall really stressed. You do not want to go run 5 or 10 miles or kilometers, wherever the hell you're from. If you're that high stress person that's running marathons to burn off steam, I mean, yes, that's good that you're finding a healthy outlet. However, it's doing more harm to you than good. The reason why I'm saying it's doing more harm than good is because you have a stress hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is a bitch. Let me give you an example. You ever see these people who do nonstop cardio, but they never ever really look like they're losing weight? Well, one reason can be because they're so stressed out, their body emits the cortisol, which turns to fat, which goes around their midsection. So all that cardio they're doing is absolutely useless. Now, let's also not forget that some of these people probably eat like shit. So that's also why they may not be losing weight, because they're using running as an excuse to probably eat like shit. Listen, if you're that person who's stressed out, I'm not saying neglect cardio. I'm just saying you need to change it up. Instead of running for 45 minutes outside, why don't you shrink it to about 20 minutes and try HIIT training? HIIT training is where you have a burst of speed or a burst of explosiveness for it could be 30 seconds to maybe even a minute. And then you can have 30 seconds of an active rest, or you walk, or even maybe 2 minutes depending on the intensity that you're doing. This type of cardio is not going to affect your body as bad as it is when you're running for 45 minutes. When you're in that stress state, your body's in fight or flight all the time. So when you're constantly running for 45 minutes, that's not doing you any good. Further to cardio, if you want to lose weight, you need to incorporate strength training. This doesn't mean you need to be that weightlifter in the gym that's grunting and possibly even shitting himself on the floor because he's so intense. You can do high rep, low weight, or maybe even low rep, high weight, depending on what you're looking for. Nerd alert! Here's an interesting fact. When you're doing cardio, after you're done, your body's pretty much like deuces. After about like a half an hour, 45 minutes, it stops burning. However, if you're lifting weights, your body's constantly burning and repairing for at least 48 hours, if not more, depending on what you're doing. So at the end of the day, if you're looking at doing cardio strictly to lose weight, there's 3 things I want you to focus on. 1, if you're stressed out, you need to tweak the cardio that you're doing. 2, weight training. Even hire a trainer if you're unsure of how to weight train. And no, you're not going to get a fucking penis. 3, what you put in your face will make or break you in your weight loss program. For fuck's sakes, don't use your exercise or your workouts as an excuse to pile down a fucking pizza from next door. That concludes my rant this week on The Shit Show when it comes to cardio. If you guys want me to rant about any other topic, feel free to write in and I will add it to The Shit Show. So that's it for me. I'm gonna go do some stuff. By the way, my name's Ashley Matthew. Mitz here for those who can pronounce French. We'll see you guys next week.